structure of the Notre Dame Cathedral has been saved from fire. Hours after a massive fire engulfed the historic Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris on Monday, a city official said the structure of the building had been saved. The fire caused the cathedral's roof to collapse, destroyed a spire and spread to one of the building's two rectangular towers. The sight brought many onlookers to tears. Those living near Notre Dame were evacuated as a precaution, the mayor's office said. The Paris prosecutor's office ruled out arson and possible terror-related motives, and said it was treating the fire as an accident, reported. French President Emmanuel Macron thanked the hundreds of firefighters who showed extreme courage and professionalism to keep the cathedral from complete destruction during a news conference Monday night. Macron said French citizens must push through their sadness and create hope through their pride in the cathedral and the certainty that it will be rebuilt. So with pride I tell you tonight that we will rebuild this cathedral, all together, Macron said. It's part of the fate, the destiny of France, and our common project over the coming years. And I am committed to it. Macron said a national fundraising campaign to restore Notre Dame would be launched Tuesday, and he called on the world's greatest talents to help. I'm devastated, said Elizabeth K., 58, who lives in the neighborhood. It's a symbol of Paris. It's a symbol of Christianity. It's a whole world that is collapsing. Flames could be seen near scaffolding, high at the top of the famous church where $6.8 million in renovations were being completed, and billowing smoke was seen from miles away in the French capital. Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo said that thanks to those responding to the fire, many of the precious artifacts inside the cathedral, including a relic believed to be worn by Jesus Christ which was stored in the collapsed spire, had been saved. The crown of thorns, the tunic of St. Louis and several other major works are now in a safe place, Hidalgo said in French on Twitter. France's Minister of Culture Franck Riester posted photos of French authorities loading art and other historic pieces into a truck social media. They are gradually being put into safety, Riester said. Michel Picard, from the Friends of Notre Dame organization responsible for the renovation efforts, told that, to his knowledge, the church's organ and stained glass windows were not damaged. The entire roof is fully destroyed, Picard said. The fire started up near the rooftop while another fire started in the north bell tower. The massive blaze, which started about 6:50 p.m. local time, also spread to one of the church's landmark rectangular towers. Flames could be seen blazing behind an oblong stained glass window in one of the towers. At least 400 firefighters were on the scene, desperately trying to douse the flames that were destroying one of the nation's most treasured sites. Many speculated while the fire was still raging that the cathedral would be completely lost. Onlookers were in tears as they witnessed the flames destroying one of Paris' most famed and popular landmarks. A lot of people are crying, witness Carolyn Marguiles told in a phone interview moments before she spotted the roof falling. Oh my God, it just fully collapsed. Another witness, Nicolas Meringue, was running by the Seine River when he spotted smoke, but didn't immediately realize Notre Dame was on fire. He whipped out his phone and took footage of the spire's fall. It was an absolute nightmare, Meringue, a 47-year-old consultant, told. I ran to the cathedral and saw the spire of the cathedral falling. When the spire burned down, Meringue said a part of him fell as well. Something just collapsed inside me, he added. One of the worst things I've ever seen. French historian Camille Pascal told broadcaster BFM that the fire marked the destruction of invaluable heritage. It's been 800 years that the cathedral watches over Paris, Pascal said. Happy and unfortunate events for centuries have been marked by the bells of Notre Dame. No deaths were immediately reported from the massive blaze, Paris police said. Cardinal Timothy Dolan, the Archbishop of New York, said he was praying that God preserve this splendid house of prayer, and protect those battling the blaze. Even President Donald Trump urged Paris firefighters to do everything they could to douse flames. It's one of the great treasures of the world, the greatest artists in the world, Trump said at an economic roundtable in Minnesota. It's greater than almost any museum in the world and it's burning very badly.